Hi everyone, and welcome to a new one-off episode of Chat with Andrew. Today we are chatting to the wonderful Mark Knight, or Mr. Mark UK1. Hello Mark.
Hi.
Now, you might know Mark from Mr. Mark UK1 YouTube channel. He interviewed me on Sunday the 12th of August. Just now. Well, not just now, but when you're seeing this. Anyway, hey-ho. It's on his channel, and links will be below to Mark's channel, where you can see the interview where Mark's interviewing me. Now, I had an idea, and I had an idea that I would interview the person that interviewed me. Because, for example, Paul Grady, when he had this show on Channel 4, he interviewed the people, and then one of the episodes, he got interviewed by someone else, which I thought was quite cool. So he got to be a chance of being like the customer, the contestant person. Anyway, so hi Mark, and how are you today?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you very much. So Mark, how did you start being on YouTube?
Blood. I think I started in the year 2008. I was at school. Well, my friend came over from school and he was on YouTube or something, so I made a YouTube account, which was Chimpboy4. Don't ask. Don't know why. It's no longer available, so I deleted it, because I don't know why I had that name. And in 2010, I wanted to go a bit more professional, and I wanted a new name. So I was going up names in YouTube, and it suggested Mr. Mark UK1. And we just passed 2 years on YouTube, funny enough, a couple of weeks ago, which is excellent. Now, from that beginning, from last year, I only had 23 subscribers, and now I have 73 subscribers. So I know that's pretty low, but I'm pretty amazed at having a lot of subscribers, because it's there. So pretty much YouTube is, and now I'm addicted to YouTube. I'm always on YouTube every day. It's my TV, pretty much, YouTube.
That's quite cool. Now, Mark, if you, say, heard about a favourite film, for example, say Toy Story, or say something else, right? Say you really fancied watching it, but didn't have it on DVD, and it wasn't on television, would you look it up on YouTube to see if you could watch the full movie on the YouTube?
Yes, definitely.
I would too. Right. Another question. Anyway, do you like making YouTube videos, and are you not fussed what people think of you on YouTube?
To be honest with you, no, I don't like making YouTube videos. Of course I like making YouTube videos, it's excellent. To be honest with people, what I think of people think of my video, start again. I don't really care what people think of my YouTube videos. I do it for fun. I don't do it for people. Thing is, you make YouTube's what videos you enjoy. That's what YouTube is all about. And other people might enjoy it. If people don't like it, ignore them, because I've got a few trolls in the past, or haters, and I've just ignored them. So if you ignore the haters, you'll be fine.
That's spot on, and that's correct. Well done. Now, I'm interviewing you from my bedroom, and as you can see the Scotland flag behind me. But what location are you in at the moment?
I'm in my bedroom at the moment, which is my temporary office, because I'm actually moving offices in a couple of months' time. So which would be excellent, because it gets really hot up here.
So does that mean you're moving house?
I'm not moving house, no. I've got a spare room downstairs, which I'm going to use as my office.
You're going to actually convert into a proper office?
Sort of.
So, what type of work do you do, and do you go to work at all?
I don't have a job, unfortunately. I'm looking for work on apprenticeship in mechanics, which would be excellent. I'm not at school, so at the moment I'm just at home every day doing YouTube videos.
That sounds quite cool. Now,
it is.
Now, what you could do, is what I do sometimes, is sell things on eBay. I just take spare things from my house that I don't want and sell them on eBay. And I've made not a lot of money, but I've made quite a wee bit of money. would you ever consider at the moment, since you're not working, would you ever consider selling things that you no longer want, or your parents no longer want, or any of your friends no longer want, and sell them on eBay? Because you could set up your office as a wee kind of internet shop.
Yeah, obviously I would sell my own stuff. I'd bought, I don't want anymore. If I'm not going to sell it like my friend, oh, you don't want that anymore, can I sell it on eBay? Because they might want the money. So things I don't want, I will sell myself. But I've never sold anything on eBay before, so I'm not sure just yet. Maybe in the future.
That sounds really cool. Couple more questions before we finish. The Olympics closing ceremony is on just now. It's 10 to 10 at night. The closing ceremony of the Olympic Games is on just now. Did you watch I didn't watch the opening because I was at the theatre at the time watching Still Game, which is a Scottish comedy, watching that. But have you enjoyed the Olympic Games? Have you watched the Olympic Games? Did you watch the opening? And would you go and watch the closing?
Well, first question is, I had the TV on the Olympics on mute, because at the time I was on the Skype with my friends and playing Minecraft, so I was watching a bit of the opening, where they're walking around the flags. I had a bit with the cycling, it was muted, but I've not watched the Olympics really, not at all. I've not sat down and watched the Olympics at all. I would not want to go and see the Olympics closing. To be honest with you, I've got better things to do than watch the Olympics. I know some people might think, what? Why would you say that? But to be honest, the Olympics doesn't bother me. I'm not into sports. I'd rather making YouTube videos or talking to my friends on Skype.
That's true. I'm not really into sports either, but I watch the odd one. I work for sports every day as a admin assistant, so I'm pretty much used to sport, even though I don't really like sport. I work for it. Hey ho, I get money. Hey ho, at the end of the day. Anyway, a couple of last things. I'm into drama and I'm into the theatre stuff as a hobby. What type of hobbies do you like, Mark? Apart from obviously making YouTube videos and stuff.
I like going bike. The only sport, tell a lie, there was one sport I like doing, it was bike riding. So bike riding is one of my hobbies. Classic cars, I like going to classic car shows or even military shows, because my friend's got a military vehicle. It's 1954. It's very, very old. If you want to search it, it's an Austin Champ. And it's got a Rolls-Royce engine in it. Put it in Google. I'm not going to go over this now. But I'm into the military stuff now. And, so hobbies style, going to classic car shows, riding my bike, and doing military shows. So
that sounds quite cool. So, one very, very, very last question is, can't really think. Anyway, one of the very last question is, YouTube, hey ho. Right, in 5 years' time, this is the last question, second last question. In 5 years' time, what do you see yourself as on YouTube? Since you've asked all of us, this is time to ask you.
A partner. I see myself as a partner in YouTube. Earning money, earning my keep. I see YouTube I actually see myself in the future, 10, 20, 30 years time, me doing YouTube for a full-time career. Because you can do that.
Cool. Now, very, very last question is, would you ever meet up with a group of friends and ever make YouTube videos? Obviously, you would make YouTube videos, but would you ever make like a web program, like a TV program, but just for YouTube? And would you, like I do with Southsiders, but would you do it with your friends and make like a web soap or even a web television program? Like a web series, like the story continues, video after video.
To be honest, I've never actually thought of it. I've never actually thought of doing that idea, but actually a good idea. So, yeah, I probably would. Obviously, I've talked to my friends. I might start Wednesday. I've got some friends coming down with it, so I might start with them. Who knows? So the show could be coming quite soon. Yeah,
because, for example, No Fury Road, which is a web soap opera, they're not like constantly got episodes every week like Coronation Street, EastEnders. They've got episodes once or twice a month, which is good for a web soap. So you could do it maybe in episodes, maybe say this month, and then maybe meet up again in a couple of months to make another episode and continue on the same story. So, finally, do you have any questions for myself?
Well, first of all, I'd like to say thank you for having me on your show.
No problem.
The one-off special Ask Andrew. Also like to say thank you very much for making my titles and intros on my shows.
No problem, thank you. Well, this has been the wonderful interview with Mark Knight. Mark Knight is a wonderful friend of mine, a wonderful YouTuber. Check out his channel. Link will be below. Thank you very much. This has been the one-off episode. I might do it again, might do an interview with Mark maybe in a year's time or in a couple of months' time to see how his YouTube progress is getting on. Might not, might do it, might not, just depends if I remember. Anyway, so this has been the one-off episode with me, Chat with Andrew, with the Chat with Mark host, Mark Knight. Thanks very much, and I'll see you all next time with my random YouTube videos of me maybe walking around Glasgow, videos of random stuff. Bob the Banana. Yep, that's a good programme. Anyway, so thanks very much for checking us out, and I'll see you all next time, maybe with a review, maybe with all sorts. So thanks, Mark, and thanks for watching our videos.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye.